Dudes, what's up? So it's July 1st and I am getting ready to start shooting my bow for the first time this year. So I have a brand new sight put on the bow. I put on the new Trophy Ridge React 7-pin. It's the Pro. These sights are really cool. I'm really excited to get this thing sighted in. So if you don't know the React technology, it's super easy. You set your first pin, it's your 20-yard pin. You pick any yardage pin after that, sight that pin in, and your sight automatically adjusts and sights in the rest of your pins. So I got this one, it's the 7-pin, so in theory it's good out to 80 yards if I start with 20. So obviously I'm starting with my 20-yard pin. I'm going to go ahead and shoot a couple arrows and see how this thing's going to go. So I'm going to flip you around real quick, show you the bow. So here I shoot, it's a diamond, it's an infinite edge. Obviously Bowtech makes it. Trophy Ridge 4-spot. I shoot all kinds of different arrows. My practice arrows are 350 grain. I shoot 125 grain tip because that's what I hunt with. I hunt with 350 grain arrows and 125 grain schwackers are my broadheads. So like I said, brand new Trophy Ridge React 7-pin Pro, Trophy Ridge stabilizer. Made the bow sling myself. Shoot a vapor trail. I highly recommend these. Super easy to set up. If anything happens, you can literally use your bootlace if you have to. Just retie it on and you're back up and shooting within just a couple of minutes. True Ball Max Hunter 3. I love this thing. It's taking a little bit of time, but I got it dialed in. What else do I got here? My bowstring is a custom made bowstring, second to none bowstrings. He's a Navy vet out of Maryland. Very high quality strings. Highly recommend them. And of course I got some string silencers and limb dampeners. The limb dampeners are Limb Saver. These I believe are just cheap Apex. And yeah, so that about does it for that. I'll be shooting into my Buck Commander target downrange. That's a 20-yard pin. Also, if you haven't, I highly recommend. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes until I turn this thing on. It is a Thermacell. Get you one. Trust me on this. It's scent free. It gets rid of the mosquitoes. It runs on a little butane thing. It's got a mosquito mat. You turn it on fire, the flame's completely covered, so you don't have to worry about that. I keep this with me, next to me, anytime I'm out shooting. Right now the mosquitoes are out. It's thicker than crap. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and sight this thing in real quick. I'm going to set you guys down, take a couple shots here, kind of walk you through how this sight works. So, I'm going to go ahead and start shooting. So, apparently, my camera wasn't recording for that first shot, but already got to make an adjustment. First shot from 20 was way high and to the right, so I had to come pick up my target anyways. So I had to come pick up the target. So I'm gonna flip you around here and show you. So basically I'm going to move my sight up with it's a micro adjust. I'm gonna move it up, and I'm also gonna move it to the right, and that should put me where I need to be. Thinking probably about 4 or 5 clicks up and 2 to the right. So we'll see here in a second. So like I said, it hit high and to the right. So I'm gonna go back, make a quick adjustment, and then see where it goes from there. Okay dudes, it's July 3rd. I had to stop shooting the other night, ran out of shooting light. So back at it again. Want to wish you guys a happy 4th of July. Assuming that things go right tonight with this sight, this video will be uploaded and ready for you guys tomorrow, which is July 4th. So have a good 4th of July. Stay safe out there. I'm still working on this site. Like I said, ran out of shooter light on the 1st when I first started shooting this. So hopefully I'll get it dialed in. I'm at 20 yards tonight. Again, dialing in that 20-yard pin. Once I get it dialed, hopefully it only takes a few adjustments. I'll have it dialed. I'm going to move back to 30, set that pin, and then that sight is going to be set. So I'm going to set you guys down. I'm going to take a couple shots here. Hopefully my target won't fall over on the first shot, and I'll see if I have to make any adjustments. So stay tuned. So those all kind of hit a little weird. So I got 2 that were where I need them to be together. The one was kind of a flyer, so I'm gonna fix that one. So I'm gonna keep adjusting this down. I'm trying to walk my arrows down to where I need to hit. So I'm gonna flip you around. So like I said, that one right here was just high and a little to the right. This one was still high and to the right, and this was my flyer. I think it's this arrow in general. I think I'm gonna have to refletch it because I don't think it's right. So anyways, I just bumped the sight up some more, and I'm gonna shoot a couple more arrows, see where it's hitting. Like I said, I might really have to chase this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go set you guys back down, pull these arrows, and keep. Okay, so made some more adjustments. I shot 2 groups. The second group didn't really do anything. Just shot this one, and it's pretty close. So I just made another minor adjustment, and I think I'm gonna be right where I need to be for this. So I was way off. Every time I was shooting, it was still up high and to the right. So I actually dropped it, raised the sight probably almost 6 full clicks. Which is ridiculous. But I mean, that's what happens. It's factory right out of the box. So anyways, I'm gonna flip you around, show you that last little group there, and then like I said, I already made an adjustment. I raised it up like another click, and then I moved it to the right another click. So that should put me right where I need to be. Otherwise, I might have to move it up just a little bit more and maybe a little bit more to the right. So anyways, here's the group. So not bad. Like I said, it's close. So I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, I already made the adjustment. I'm gonna pull these and then go shoot the next 3 and see where they're at. So So I just absolutely pulled the living crap out of that last shot, but the first 2 were good. So like I said, the first 2 were good, and that's when I pulled a little snot out of it. So I'll flip it around, show you, but if anything, I might have to move the sight a hair to the left, but it's hitting right about where I want it to hit. So I might bump it one more time up and maybe a hair to the left. But I might actually not even move it to the left. I'm probably just gonna bump it just a hair up. So anyways, so those two are right on the money. And then like I said, that was my flyer. So I'm gonna pull these, and so I'm gonna pull these and then go bump it up just a little bit more and then call it, I think, for that 20-yard pin. So with this sight, the 20-yard pin is in place. It does not move. So when you set your first pin, the 20-yard pin, you're actually just moving the sight itself up, down, left, right. And then your next pin, for me, it's gonna be 30 yards. That pin will move and it automatically adjusts the rest of the pins and in their pin gapping. So in theory, once you dial in any two pin, your 20 and whatever your next yardage be, you could even jump back to 60 yards if you wanted to and go 20 and then put your 60 on there and shoot it. It's automatically going to adjust your 30, 40, and 50-yard pin. So obviously I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to jump back to 30 and then trust that the science works. So I'm going to pull these, make that last little adjustment, and then we'll see where I'm hitting. If I like where it's at, I'm going to move back to 30 and start doing that. So So I am absolutely dialed at 20. I'm pretty sure I Robin Hooded. At least I hit it. I know I hit it. I don't know if I Robin Hooded or not. Nope. Just sounded like I did. But I'm dialed at 20. That thing is set. I'm good. Like I said, I just moved it one more adjustment up and put it right where I needed it to be. Everyone does something different when it comes to shooting. They have kisser buttons, they know their anchor point or whatever. But one of the biggest things I've done is I've spent like maybe 15 bucks and got a Bowmar nose button. I'm telling you guys, I wasn't a believer until I started shooting it. Now I started shooting it, my anchor point is consistent every time. I'm telling you, you're serious about archery, you're serious about being accurate, you can shoot all you want. This thing gives you the exact precise anchor point every time. And there's reasons why there's people like Levi Morgan that shoot these things. They work, trust me, get it, shoot one. I'm gonna flip it around and show you my 20-yard group. Then I'm gonna move back to 30 and dial in my 30-yard pin. So check this out. Perfect, dialed. You cannot make this up. So I'm gonna pull these, move back to 30, and start sighting in my 30 pin. Once my 30 is set, my sight is dialed in up to 80 yards. So Trophy Ridge, you guys knocked it out of the park with this thing. I'm highly impressed, and I am excited to keep moving back with this thing. Hopefully I'll eventually be able to shoot up to 80 yards this year with it. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna pull these, move back to 30. So, sighting in my 30-yard pin. So, the trick is from 30, you go back to 30 yards, you put your 20-yard pin on it, and you shoot. Now I think I pulled this shot a little bit, so it's gonna be low, but I'm still gonna move the pin. So I'm gonna move my pin, see where it is, and go from there. I really should have shot 3 times, but I really want to make sure I'm not going all helter-skelter here. So I'm gonna leave that first arrow, go back just a sight. The first arrow is right there, so it's quite a bit low. So I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna move the pin, the 30 pin, and then come back and shoot another arrow. So it should work out pretty good. So I moved the 30 pin. I moved it up and definitely all over the place. So I'm gonna move it up a little bit more because it's still a hair low, and really take my time with these next 3 shots. I kind of rushed those 3, so take my time with these ones and go from there. So flip you around. Like I said, they're all low, so definitely all over the place with those ones. So I'm gonna take my time with these 3. Like I said, I'm gonna move my pin down, and yeah, I'm gonna move it down. So move the pin down and call it, I think. So my camera didn't record the last 2 groups, but I'm this close to getting my 30 dialed. I just got to move it down just a little bit. So the 2 are right on top of each other. The one's a flyer. I know I pulled the snot out of that shot. So, like I said, I'm going to move it just a little bit, and it's going to be dialed in. I'm going to try to set you guys up to show you what the sight does when you adjust the pin, so you can actually see the pin gap grow automatically. So, like I said, I'm going to pull these, head back there, do a quick adjustment, and then shoot the next 3. And hopefully I'll have you guys set up so you can see the sight move as I adjust it. So, anyways, here's the last group. So these 2 are right on top of each other, and this guy was my flyer. So I'm gonna go do a quick adjustment and shoot again. So this whole thing is completely toolless, micro adjust, super nice. So right now 20 yard obviously is the top pin. To make the adjustment, I loosen this screw up, and then I'm going to turn the knob, and hopefully you guys can see it move. So I don't know if you saw it move. If anything, you would have seen the bottom pins move. The top 3 don't really move that whole much, but as we get out further, it gets more of a gap, so you can see it. So Alright, so I made an adjustment. Hopefully you guys are able to see it. And now it's just really kind of me shooting more. Seeing this is the only time I'm shooting, second time I'm shooting since pretty much last year. Been slacking. So I'm going to say it's dialed. This is just me having not shot a lot. So I'm going to keep shooting, not tonight, next couple of days. So stay tuned to my Instagram. I'll be posting short videos and pictures of my groups throughout the thing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this new Trophy Ridge React 7-pin that I put on there. Is gold. I love it. So I'm gonna call it a day. Y'all stay safe. Have a good happy 4th. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, share the channel, and also follow me on Instagram, Redneck. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe.